sixes and sevens in the chat for our players. All right, introducing our teams here. We have our visiting red team, Hunt for Red Octobers. We've got Robin Krieb. Then we've got Madisson Heinl and your captain, Wiersema. And from our defending champions, the blue team, into the blue, we've got Clarke Newton. Alright, and then we've got Isabella Weiss. Coming in hot, your captain, Donovan Mullings. Of course, be beautiful, your ref, Heather. Oh.
Yeah! Oh my goodness. Loyal fans, sixes and sevens, applause in the chat for Sam, our wonderful announcer tonight. Sam, how's it going?
It's pretty good. I'm really excited to be here. Everyone in the chat is really just blowing the chat up. So it's going to be a great night.
Oh my goodness, yes, these suggestions are on fire. So I'm really excited for this. We've got an amazing team battle for you tonight. And if you didn't get it from the team names, there may or may not be a theme. And I'm gonna let you think about it. Is the theme movies, or is the theme ocean? Or is it both? We're gonna find out. Sam gave such a wonderful introduction to everything that you need to know about some fouls, because that's right, this is sports. It's comedy played as a sport. I'm not wearing this shirt because it's flattering. That's just an extra bonus. I'm wearing this shirt because I'm a referee. Sports. Yeah, I call the fouls. I keep this show on the road, make sure that everything is fair. And if any of our players, commit a foul, I will blow this whistle and call it out. The out of bounds is the most important that we talk about. There's another one in my foul book of 365 fouls, one for every day of the year. I'll never tell you all of them, but you'll know when one happens. The second most important one, page 2 of the foul book, is the technical foul. And that really comes into play in this wonderful Twitch world that we are in. If one of our players has a glitch on Twitch, if their internet freezes, that's Comcast's fault. But if their internet freezes, if they drop the Zoom call, if they forget to unmute, any number of technical things that could go wrong, I will call a technical foul. Play will continue, but based on the severity of the foul, there may be a point deduction following the game. So watch out for that. Technical fouls can be called on me too. I can give myself a foul. It's just embarrassing at that point. All right, I see, oh man, on my screen, I see that our captains are really, really ready to go. I don't want to lose 1 ounce of this energy. So fans in the chat, I need you to type a ton of sixes and sevens every time I say this phrase. Captains to the screen. Oh yeah, Captain Kate, Captain Donovan, you both look like you are ready to go. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling like a star, Ref Heather. I think that's the best way to put it.
All right.
I'm feeling pretty amazing. Up in the sky, under the sea, where the mystical animals are.
There is a lot of happening here tonight. I love the sunglasses. I love this energy. This is an epic rivalry. I don't know if you know. Because it's such an epic rivalry, I can't just let one of you choose the first game. We have to do a coin toss because this is fair. However, I do not have a coin. So I'm going to challenge you to a very special coin toss because you are both excellent performers who competed in karaoke here on CSCN on Twitch. I'm challenging you to a serenade off. I would like for you both to sing me a little song that you're going to make up right now. Your suggestion for this song, and whichever one of you raises your hand first will go first. Kate's going to go first. Sam, can I get a suggestion for these serenades? For some inspiration? Anything at all?
Yes. Spaceship names.
All right. So this is a short serenade with the inspiration spaceship names. Captain Kate.
Heather, I'll sing you a song you can eat on a Rolo. There once was a space shuttle, and its name was Apollo.
Oh, yeah. I love this challenge. I'm so pleased. Captain Donovan, serenade me.
When it comes to talking about the woman of the evening, Heather, it can only be described as out of this world. We're on a spaceship ride to compliment Heather. We're on a spaceship ride to compliment Heather. I got all the time in the world when it comes to complimenting Heather.
Oh, wow. That was some pandering, but what a lovely chorus. I have to give it to Donovan. Oh, wow. Okay. But I'm keeping that ref challenge in my back pocket. I love making people sing. Donovan, you barely won that coin toss because those were both beautiful songs. That means you get to choose a challenge for this first head-to-head game. What do you want to challenge the Red Octobers to?
There's only one challenge that is suitable for these two captains and my rock-hard abs, and that's a game of conducted story.
Kate, do you accept this challenge?
If a hunt for Red October has taught me nothing, it's never be scared. Yeah, we accept.
All right, screen your teams. Fans in the chat, I need some suggestions of a movie title, a blockbuster movie title that does not exist. A movie that does not exist. What's a movie title you wish were real? Because we're about to see a conducted story, or a conducted movie, if you will. I'm going to call a player's name, and they're going to initiate a story. We'll start from, chapter 1, and we'll go on through this screenplay that's never been written. And as I say the next player's name, they will have to pick up exactly where the last player left off. That means no repeating words. That means it has to make sense. They have to continue the sentence or start a new sentence that makes sense. Complete the word if it was halfway through a word. There are a lot of things. If they say something grammatically incorrect, it does not make sense, or their brain explodes and they say nothing, I'll blow my whistle, and that player will have to leave the screen. Even though I can't see and hear you at home, fans, I hope that you will do this with me. They will clap, clap, leave the screen. It's fun to clap in unison, even if you're not in the same room. All right, so we've got all of our players on the screen here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so I can see. Oh, there we go. That's better. So I can call a name out, and I'll try to alternate through them. We'll see what happens. Make sure everyone gets to tell part of the story. But these are some wonderful movie titles. I would like to take from Amanda Brock. The title for this conducted story is Melancholy in Oklahoma. Melancholy in Oklahoma. We're going to start with chapter 1 for the game of conducted story. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Madisson.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Curtis who lived in Oklahoma. It wasn't all roses and daisies in Oklahoma.
Isabella.
You see, in Oklahoma, every day was met with a sense of melancholy, and poor Curtis had to go every single day wondering, what is my purpose? Why am I so melancholy?
Captain Kate.
Curtis's mother always told him, Curtis, one day you'll find out your purpose. You just need to be patient.
Donovan.
So Curtis then took up an apprenticeship as a metal artist. He started making swords, shields, chainmail, but still couldn't find a sense of purpose.
Robin.
Yeah, see, then what happened was, instead of doing the metal sheathing, he decided metal music sounds much more exciting to me. I'm gonna form a metal band.
Clarke.
And he started shredding on his guitar and was like, whoa, this is such a sense of purpose. I want to shred everything now. I'm going to shred guitars. I'm going to shred papers.
Robin.
I'm gonna shred the memory of my...
Oh no! Unfortunately, Clarke already said that I'm gonna.
Okay, bye.
I'm so sorry, but Robin has to. Clap, clap with me. Leave the screen. This is tough, y'all. This is a tough one. And the story's only going to get better because we've learned about some metal work in Melancholy in Oklahoma, but we're going to skip ahead to chapter 5. Like DVD chapters, right? Chapter 5. Here we go. Donovan.
Curtis and the Melancholy Band, that's the name of his band now, just got done rocking out at Madison Square Garden for the end of their amazing tour.
Madisson.
Curtis thought to himself, wow, boy, do I love New York City. Maybe I should move here away from everything that I know and love that makes me melancholy in Oklahoma.
Isabella.
So he packed up his one suitcase and moved to the Big Bad Apple permanently. And on his way to his walked up apartment of 600 square foot for $3,000 a month, he thought, you know what screams New York? A Gray's Papaya hot dog.
Kate.
So he decided to walk down the street and find this special hot dog. On his way, he saw the spirit of his mother pop up, and she said, Curtis.
Clarke.
You are the most beautiful young man.
I gotta call the repetition of the word you. You all are too good at this. I'm being picky. Clarke has to leave the screen. The story's making a lot of sense, especially the bit about the rent in New York. So I'm gonna have to be real tough on him here and watch for these sentence connectors. Okay, we're gonna move on to chapter 10. Chapter 10 of Melancholy in Oklahoma. Here we go. Madisson.
After 5 years in New York City, Curtis had neither found a love nor a greater purpose. The band was breaking up. He was full of conflict in his soul and in his mind. So he thought, maybe, just maybe, it's time for me to go back where I belong.
Isabella.
So he bought his ticket for Spirit Airlines and got on the first flight back to Oklahoma. But when he landed, something was very different about
Oklahoma. It had started raining in Oklahoma, which had never happened when he lived there. Curtis thought to himself,
Donovan.
Why am I so extra melancholy?
Didn't make sense. Something is why am I? Here we go, grammar police. I'm so sorry, but Donovan has to leave the screen. This is tough. Okay, Isabella is the last player left standing for the Into the Blue. So that means there's 5 points on the line here. I don't know if I said that up top, but if Isabella can pull it out and defeat the red team, there are 5 points. If Isabella is out after this, that's 5 points to the red team. So no pressure. We're moving on to chapter 15. Chapter 15, Melancholy in Oklahoma. Isabella.
He landed and everyone came to see him. His old schoolmates, his old teachers and neighbors, and they welcomed him with open arms and said, Curtis, we missed you so. But man, have we been melancholy without you.
Kate.
Curtis said, I know just the trick. I've traveled this whole wide world, and there's one truth that I've found. That truth is,
Madisson.
You must
always leave your hometown and then come back years later to understand who you really are inside. Only when you experience the big city can you appreciate the small town.
Isabella.
So everyone took his advice and left his hometown. But now Curtis was the only one in Oklahoma.
Madisson.
He was not.
Repetition of the word he. Oh, this game's gonna kill me. Madisson is off the screen, out of here. It's down to our final two players, and we need to close out this story. So this is the final chapter of Melancholy in Oklahoma. We've learned some lessons about small towns, city living, and back to Oklahoma. So how does this story end? We're about to find out for 5 points on the line. Kate.
Curtis approached the governor's seat in the state capitol and thought to himself,
Isabella.
What
could I do to better this state? So he filed the paperwork, he got his signatures, and he ran for lieutenant governor of the state of Oklahoma.
Kate.
He turned around, saw the spirit of his mother, and his mother looked happy this time. She said to him, Curtis, you have gone above and beyond and become something that I never thought you could be.
Isabella.
And I just want to say, son, something that I never said to you when I was alive, but
Kate.
I love you.
Very much, son. And I'm so proud of you. Curtis looked at his mother's face with tears in his eyes and said, Mama.
Isabella.
I love you too. Now go on back to where you came from so I can get to work on the good state of Oklahoma.
Kate.
So his mom decided to dissipate back into the clouds where she once came from.
Isabella.
And he went to work. He shook hands of his constituents. He kissed babies on top of their heads. And he got the vote and became Oklahoma's 49th lieutenant governor.
Kate.
Just then, he decided to change the law in Oklahoma, saying it was illegal to be melancholy. Everyone must be happy at all times in
Isabella.
Oklahoma.
However, there was a group of people who liked being melancholy, and they did not take kindly to Lieutenant Governor Curtis's new proposition.
Kate.
So they all decided to run for bigger governor above lieutenant governor.
Isabella.
They ran for state governor, and Curtis was shook. So he got all of his donators to donate so much money to the cause, and they went to the state capital of Oklahoma, which I want to say is Tulsa.
Kate.
And they
Up the hill to the capital city.
You stopped believing in yourself on that one, Kate. I'm so sorry, but that is 5 points to the Into the Blue. Oh my goodness. Sam, that might have been one of the toughest games I've ever reffed. That was a
I was
good
so
story.
worried for Curtis.
I was
so worried the whole time.
enthralled. Yeah, I was.
I almost cried. Amanda Brock is correct. That was a Hallmark movie.
It really was. Like, go to the big city, find yourself, learn something, go back to hometown, and make your dreams come true there. I also
Then
learned a
everyone
lot
left.
about, and the cloud thing. Yeah, there was a lot there. Whew, my goodness, what a ride. Well, the blue team took it, which means I need 6s and 7s for Captain Donovan to the screen. He's on his way. Oh, Donovan, what's up?
Feeling self-esteem, you know, the bright blue sky with the clouds shining down upon us and our victory, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay. Into the blue, and you've got the lead, 5-0. That means you get to choose a team choice game to keep getting more points. What do you want to play?
Well, when it comes to getting points, it's like getting rare exotic treasure from the ocean. Like this fossilized shark poop we found. We're into the blues, and we want to play a game of new choice.
All right. Field or screen your team. I have questions about that shark poo. All right, for the game of new choice, fans in the chat, I would love a suggestion of a location, maybe a location that you've seen in a movie, but that you think would fit in my living room. Location that would fit in a living room, because we're about to see a game of new choice. Into the Blue is going to be doing a scene. However, at any point I can blow my whistle and yell new choice, and the player that had just spoken or just done something will have to make a new choice. They will either say another line, a different line of dialogue, or they may have to do a new motion or a new entrance. I can do that. So it is the game of new choice where anything can happen, and I can call as many new choices as I want. All right, checking these suggestions here. Okay, I like this from Simon Collier. It's, a chocolate fountain. A chocolate fountain is your suggestion. That sounds amazing. For the game of new choice. Into the Blue, are you ready?
Yes.
So you're telling me it is illegal to just eat the marshmallows from the chocolate fountain without dipping them? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I know, but like that's what the prom committee said. So we have to like go based on what, the rules they made when they booked this hotel ballroom.
Jesus, I'm over here. I'm trying to be the father of the prom, okay? And you're over here telling me I can't just eat marshmallows?
Rodney, you're embarrassing our daughter at her junior prom.
New choice.
Rodney, I've been wanting to talk to you. This is why we need a divorce.
Wow, that was really sudden. This is definitely a legal proposal that I was not expecting in this moment.
Well, I didn't know where else to do it.
Hey. Sheriff Chaperone here. Sheriff Chaperone of this here prom.
New choice.
Colonel Overseer here at the prom. There's a
New
lot
choice.
of illegal. Mall cop here at the prom. There's a lot of illegal activity going on. I hear there's illegal marshmallow eating, illegal proposals, or divorces.
Yes, but if you would hear him snore at night, you'd understand. And who just dips right into the chocolate fountain?
Oh, I gotta write you a ticket for that one. $5,000.
Oh, new choice.
Rod.
Gotta write you a ticket for that one. 3 chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't have that many chickens on me right now, but I would snore less if you just let me drink the chocolate fountain and eat the marshmallows separately. I just want to stick my face under it and drink the chocolate fountain. I don't think that's a big problem.
New way to drink the chocolate fountain.
I just want to put my hands under it and then go.
New way.
I just want to dance around the chocolate fountain, and then when someone's not looking, just dip my finger in it and go,
Rob, when we took the chaperone oath, we said that our one duty was to oversee these teenagers as they danced, not to dip our fingers like Mr. Malcop. You can agree with me here. Well, oh, Mr. Malcop.
New reaction.
Mr. Malcop.
New reaction.
Mr. Malcop. Mr. Malcop, I can see you. You can't. I have 20/20 vision.
Oh, now I'm covered in chocolate. Oh, darn. The chocolate just so good. I gotta write myself a ticket for 3,000 chickens.
New choice.
Gotta write myself a ticket. Punch in the shoulder until it hurts.
New choice.
Gotta write myself a ticket. Call mom.
That's the game. incredible. That was fantastic. Fans, I need you to lock that game away in your brain because you're going to vote on it in a little while for another 5 points on the line. But first, 6s and 7s in the chat for Captain Kate to the screen.
Well, hello.
Kate. How's it going?
You know what? It's going great. This actually worked in my favor because I took some time to do some research and found out some information about Red October while we were waiting.
All right. Tell me more.
There's a boat in it.
Was that a boat? Is that a trophy
I don't think
boat?
submarines swim or work like this, but we're going to say they do.
Like a dolphin.
Oh. Is that a submarine?
This is actually a trophy from a cruise I went on that I won for trivia, but in acting it is a submarine.
Okay,
Incredible.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's an incredible thing to just have lying around.
I have multiple, and my parents are watching, and they know exactly what this is.
You have multiple
cruise ship trophies.
Wait, I gotta get the other one. I have 2.
I have never seen anyone have one of these before.
They're very prestigious.
Wow.
Yes.
Is this the same cruise or a different cruise?
Different cruise. This is on the Elation, and this is on the Miracle. But again, they are submarines.
Okay. Got it. Wow, that's a fun tidbit. Kate,
Yes.
you may have trophies, but unfortunately you are losing this comedy match.
This is true.
So I need you to pick a game to challenge the game that you just saw, which is going to be tough to beat. What game do you want to play?
That is no problem at all. I have 2 more incredible actors, and we're going to play the game of Panel of Actors, please.
Ooh, all right. Screen your team. Panel of Actors. Fans in the chat, I need more suggestions. First off, I need suggestions of movie genres, like noir or romance. What are your favorite movie genres? And in addition to that, I need you to think about some advice type questions. What are some things that you've been wondering lately? These can be career related, romance related, general life and well-being. What are some things that you would love to ask an expert on? Because we happen to have not just any experts, but well-known actors who are also life experts. They are fantastic in their careers. They're well known for their performance, but they're also excellent at giving advice. And that is just what they're going to do for you tonight. All right, so I have, okay, I've got some genres, but I need those questions, so think about those. Robin, your suggestion is comedies. Yep, we're doing it. And then also related to the show that we're doing right now, Madisson, your suggestion is heartwarming Disney sports movies. Thank you for that wonderful suggestion. And Kate, your suggestion is the genre of Jeff Goldblum movies. It is a genre. So we've got these experts who are going to give you fantastic advice. I see some questions coming in. I need a lot more. But while we're waiting for those questions, I would love to meet our actors. I would love to meet our panel of actors. Let's start with my friend with the tie.
Hey, I'm Funnykins. You might have seen me in my latest movie. No.
Oh, hello, haha. Nice to meet you. And I would like now to meet my friend with the purple or pink sunglasses.
Hi, my name is Sharon Jones. I play mostly middle-aged moms. Which made me perfect for every Disney sports film you've ever seen. And I just want to say, you are an inspiration.
Wow. I felt that was about me, even though I know it was directed to everyone, and that's the magic of Sharon. Okay. And finally, our third actor on our panel with the other sunglasses.
Yes. Yes, my name is Jill Goldblum. I am a sister of the Jeff Goldblum. I do much more of my work in Canada. So, thank you.
Thank you, Jill. All right. I know these experts are ready to answer some questions. So the first question that I see here, oh yeah, Zorro Anderson. Great question. Should I renew my apartment lease or look into becoming a homeowner? Should you renew your apartment lease, rent, or buy? So we will start with haha.
Bro, you know what? Don't throw your money away buying a home, dude. No way. Just keep renting. Or, like, squatting would be a better idea. That's what you should do. Ha!
Okay, haha. That's some advice. Sharon?
Listen to me. In 1997, when I was asked to lead the softball team, the Wildcats, to victory after their head coach tragically quit, I told my team one thing. I said, we don't rent space. We buy it, we move in, and we believe in ourselves. So no matter what your status, I believe you deserve to own your space.
Wow. I never thought of it that way. You deserve to own your space. Oh. Okay, Jill Goldblum, what do you think?
Hi, yes. Yes. So you could be like someone's brother, and after success in a movie called The Fly, buy a huge mansion and not give your sister a room in it, which is fine. So Jill's advice is move to Canada and find an apartment there. Thank you.
That sounds like good advice. All right, well, we've got more questions here. Let's see. Bonds Away wants to know, how do I change a light bulb? I'm afraid of the dark. How do I change a light bulb? Sharon, what do you think?
Do you want to know how you change a light bulb? I'll tell you. In 1991, I was in a basketball movie, played a background character. You know what that background character had to do? Run the lights in the stadium. I had to figure out, without the YouTube, how to screw in a light bulb by myself. Do you know how many Sharons it takes to screw in a light bulb? One. That's how many of you it takes to screw in a light bulb. So what you have to do is pick up that light bulb and figure it out for yourself. It might take you days, it might take you years, but once you figure it out, maybe you can move up to B-list movies, whatever the B-list movie of your life is.
Wow, I feel inspired by that pep talk. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jill Goldblum.
Yes, I'm going to get in very close for this one because this is a very deep insight. If anybody remembers the popular early 1990s Jurassic Park movie that someone's brother starred in, he liked to say, "Life finds a way," right? But old Jill is going to tell you in her 2003 Lifetime movie called Dinosaur Movie 2, she had a different quote. And that different quote said, "Light finds a way." So I think if you just wait, the light will appear.
Wow. Okay, haha, what do you got?
Yeah, bro, tell you what, do not change that light bulb. Haha tried it once, drinking a glass of water, wanting to multitask, getting up on that ladder. Oh, only one hand. Guess what happened? Haha, no, haha. Haha, fell. I think what you should do instead, brah, is just leave it dark and, like, go watch a comedy, like League of Their Own or, like, Wizard of Oz in the dark. Yeah.
That's pretty good advice. Yeah, don't change the light bulb with your water. Okay, whew. Okay. What else we got here? Oh my gosh, these are some great questions. Vinny wants to know, is grad school worth it? Is grad school worth it? Jill?
By grad school, I would assume you mean graduate school. I feel like if you remember my brother's short stint in a little TV show called Law and Order, I believe SVU, maybe CI, other one. It was kind of a learning as you do kind of school. And as I showed in my Lifetime original series, Girl Cop in New York, I also learn better while I do it rather than from the book. So just do it.
Just do it. I've heard that somewhere before. Okay. Sharon, is grad school worth it?
I think you know what I'm going to say, everybody. I think the real question that you're asking is, are you worth it? See, I was almost cast in a movie, High School Musical. You may have heard of it. You may not have heard of it. I was not cast as the mother character. During that time in my career, it was very dark. I went to grad school. I got my MFA. I was the oldest person in the class. But you want to know what? It was worth it. I've been at least in a handful of straight to TV movies. That's TV, not streaming, but I was worth it. So I say, are you worth it?
Got a lot to think about from these pep talks. Okay, haha, is grad school worth it?
Brah! No, grad school is not worth it. I gotta say, nope. I'm gonna say save your money, save the light bulb fixin', and rent.
That's the game. Always take your advice from a comedian playing a comedian. Always. Oh my goodness, fans, there's a poll. It's time to vote. Yeah, which team did you like better? You saw two amazing games. You saw New Choice from the Into the Blue, and you saw a panel of actors from the Hunt for Red Octobers. And there's 5 points on the line. Use those points. Use those channel points. Vote many, many times. Oh my gosh, it's close.
Oh yeah, things are moving
fluctuating.
back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah. Wild ride.
I've also never been so inspired and also frightened at the same time, I think.
Yeah.
It was like a very inspiring and sassy group.
Mm-hmm. I felt really inspired by all of Sharon's talks, but then it left me with more questions about, like, am I worth it? Like, am I giving myself enough? Yeah.
Also, Donovan reminded me I have to call my mom. Oh, looks like we have an answer here.
Oh my goodness, the Hunt for Red Octobers. Take it. That is 5 points for the Red Octobers. That's a tie score. Should be 5-5 up there on the scoreboard. Look at that. The barn is burning. Wow. Okay, fans, we have to settle this because we can't have a tie. I just don't think we can have a tie. So the only way to do that is to do another head-to-head game. I need captains to the screen. There they are. We've got Abs versus cruise
They're
ship.
called ships on a stick, if you want to know.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate it so much, but I love it.
Why?
But
Oh, goodness. Okay, so, Kate, I'm going to let you, since you just won that, I'm going to let you choose this next head-to-head game. What do you want to challenge Captain Donovan and Into the Blue?
Absolutely. So us actors need breaks sometimes, too. And I mean, like, what's more nice for a break than going and, like, hanging out with your friends and maybe getting a little drink of something. So we want to challenge Blue to 185.
Ooh, Donovan, do you accept?
Me and my awesome crew, we're in.
All right. Okay. Screen your teams. This is the game of 185. Our players are going to be going straight for the punch lines here with some jokes for you. We've been doing scenes, songs, games all night, but yeah, straight for the punchline on these. I'm going to need a lot of suggestions, so I'm just going to shout out some ideas. And if you gave us a suggestion earlier that didn't get used, feel free to throw that back out there so it gets pulled up in the chat again. But I would love suggestions of your favorite types of food. animals that you think are cute or interesting, places that you would like to visit besides Chicago, other landmarks you would like to see. How about also an object that you use on the daily, like the toothbrush or something in your junk drawer, like a tape measure. All kinds of inspiration for you to give me just a ton of suggestions. Nouns, lots of nouns, because what we're going to see is a game of 185. You may have heard this kind of joke before, but if you don't know, let's say the suggestion was banana. It might go something like this. 185 bananas walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "What'll you have?" And the bananas say, whatever you think is appealing. There we go. They might all be that good. They might all have that clever of a punchline. We shall see. But they're definitely not going to be banana jokes, because I just did the only good one that there could possibly ever be, right? Like, let's not, I don't know. There's no more banana jokes. Instead, wow, Bonds Away really likes Jeff Goldblum.
And sauerkraut.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen sauerkraut yet, have we? So your first suggestion is sauerkraut. For the game of 185. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm just going to call the players out, and they're going to have to deliver a joke. I'm going to say a name, and they have to come up with it. Fans, I need you to pay attention to which team you think has the best jokes, because we're going to vote. So keep track. Okay, sauerkraut is your suggestion for the game of 185. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Clarke.
185 sauerkrauts walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm so sorry, we're closed. And the sauerkrauts say, we figured it was going to get a little crowded in here anyways.
Oh, Kate.
185 sauerkrauts walk into the bar, and bartender's like, "Oh man, we just ran out of stuff to drink." So the sauerkraut is like, "Well, what if I pay you on the sides?"
Oh, Isabella.
185 sauerkrauts walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "You can't be here." To which the sauerkraut said, "Oh my gosh, you're such a brat." Like a brat.
Okay. Madisson.
185 sauerkraut walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We just closed." And the sauerkraut said, "Let us leave."
All right, I'm going to switch it up. Fans, I need way more suggestions. Oh, there are some up there above that I didn't see. Anyway, send more just because I want them. But next up, your suggestion is penguins. Penguins is your suggestion. 185 penguins. Robin.
185 penguins walked into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And the penguin said, "You got any black and whites?" Like a black and tan? Yeah.
Donovan.
So 185 penguins walk into the bar. The bartender asks the all famous question, "What'll you want?"
Madisson.
185 penguins walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And the penguin says, I swear I looked this up on the web week before I got here.
Clarke.
185 penguins walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm so sorry, we just closed. And so the penguins leave, huffing and puffing.
No.
Kate.
185 penguins walk into a bar. The bartender's like, "Hey, listen, we're full." And so the penguins are like, "What? Who made you the emperor?"
Isabella.
185 penguins march into the bar.
Yes, they did. Okay, your next suggestion is, engagement rings. Engagement rings. Shiny. Okay. Kate.
Oh, yeah. 185 engagement rings walk into a bar. The bartender is like, "Hey, we got a line. You got to get in it. All right?" And the engagement rings are like, "K."
Oh, every kiss begins a K. Donovan.
So 185 engagement rings walk into the bar. Bartender says, all right, so we got beer specials. Would you guys like some celery sticks? And they were like, no, we'll take 24 carrots.
Oh. Clarke.
185 engagement rings, walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm so sorry, it's too full in here, wish I could let you in. And the engagement rings go, oh man, we heard the band playing tonight was really good.
Oh, Madisson.
185 engagement rings, walk into a bar, and the bartender says, are you an angel? Because you're wearing a halo.
All right, what do we got here? Oh my goodness, engagement. I did like engagement wings. I don't know what that one is. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, your suggestion is sandcastles. Sandcastles. Here we go, Robin.
185 sandcastles. Walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, hey, how's it going? And the sandcastles are like, great, how are you? And the bartender's like, what do you have? And the sandcastle's like, a drink, because I'm really parched.
Yeah. Donovan.
So 185 sandcastles walk into a bar, and there's already a fight breaking out. And the worst possible thing happened. One of the sandcastles got kicked.
Oh. Kate.
185 sandcastles walk into a bar. Bartender's like, buddy, sorry, we just ran out of drinks. And the sandcastles are like, no, I don't want to drink anything. I just spilled something on my shirt. Do you have any Tide?
That's the game. Oh yeah, we're getting a new poll here in just a moment. Yep, it's up there. We've got a poll for 5 more points on the line. Which team brought the puns? It is tied up right now, and we're getting ready.
Hey Heather.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Yes, please.
Another one?
Yeah.
I just had 185 sandcastles walked into a bar, and they were all named Sandy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Oh, sure. I'll give you another joke. Not related to that word at all. What do you call? Oh, I got one. Okay, why did Adele cross the road?
I don't know.
To say hello from the other side.
I'm giving Sam 5 points, so it's a 3-way tie right now for this match. It's anybody's game, but Sam might win.
I might win. I'm very excited.
Oh my gosh, once again, the loyal fans have voted for the Hunt for Red Octobers. They've taken the lead, 10-5. It is intense. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Thank you, loyal fans, for thank you, Amanda Brock, for contributing so many channel points to that. Fantastic. Fans, it's still a tight match. It's still anybody's game. And it is time for the hardest minor league game. This isn't just any minor league original, because they are fantastic at coming up with original games. This is an epic, one-of-a-kind minor league original created just for minor league, played only by minor league. The game of Category. Dun dun dun. Wow, we got our captains here. That's right. For this game of Category, it's a high-pressure guessing game. And what that means is each team needs to choose a guesser. Who do you think is going to be your best bet to get a bunch of points in this round? Donovan, who's your guesser for Category?
Only the best, the most awesome, a Clarke Newton.
All right, Captain Kate, who is your guesser?
Not only because this person is the best guesser, but also because this is their first online minor league show. We're going Madisson.
Ooh, all right. Madison and Clarke are our guessers for this game. I believe, and Sam, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the Into the Blue are going to be guessing first. So that means that Clarke can hang around, but Madison has to leave the room.
Bye, Madison.
Bye, Madison. Everyone say goodbye. So make sure Madison can't see or hear anything. Okay, so what's about to happen is before the match, Sam asked you, loyal fans, for some suggestions of categories. We are going to see those in action now. 3 categories specifically. They range from easy all the way to hard. We're going to start with an easy category, a medium category, and then go all the way up to a hard category. And then behind the scenes, our fantastic stage manager making us all look so good tonight, Chris. Give some 6s and 7s in the chat for Chris. Chris came up with some things that fit into these categories and made a list. And our players are going to have to guess not only the items on the list, but also for 5 bonus points, they have to guess the category based on the information they have. Now, our players can't just tell them the category or tell them the things. They can only give them clues using mime and gibberish. They can act things out. They can skabadee, skabadoo-badoo, splooshy, splooshy to give suggestions or to give clues to the guessers. So fans, you're going to see these things pop up on the screen here in a moment. Each of the items in the category is worth 2 points each. And then again, if they get the category correct, they get 5 bonus points for correct category guess. I don't even know the math to tell you how many possible points are on the line, but it is a lot, a whole lot. One final thing, they don't have all the time in the world. We don't have all night. It's Wednesday night. We want to sleep eventually, maybe. I don't know. I don't know your life. They have 2 minutes per each person per category. So Clarke's going to get 2 minutes to guess as many as they can. And then Madison's going to come in and have 2 minutes to guess as many as she can. And then we're going to see if they get the category right. So I believe we have everything just about ready to go here. Do we have everything ready to go? Ooh, there it goes. I see the first category and list. I'm excited. This is round 1 of category. 2 minutes are on the clock. Points are on the line. And we're ready to win it. Okay, Clarke and Into the Blue for the game of category. Are you ready?
Yeah. Papa di biba, waba dapa, tapa, tapa tapa, wapa,
Ba-ba-da-ba.
papa papa, papa papa, wah wah, wah wah, wah
Oh, skibba-dabba, a skabba-dabba-dabba. Porky Pig.
wah wah, wah, wah wah wah, wah, wah wah, so wah wah, wah.
Sleeping. Going to bed. Bed.
What?
Ooh,
Sabada, 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 ba 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 da, skabada, skabada. Ooh, samidika. Ha.
It's a skibba-dabba. Whoosh. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Puppeteer.
Oh, skabada. So
30 seconds.
Ventriloquist.
Sabada.
Ventriloquist.
Scubadada. Ooh, skabada. Ba, 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 ba. Skada,
10 seconds.
Start.
3, 2, 1. That is time. Oh my goodness. What? This is hard game for a reason. All right. So we didn't quite get any there in that one, but we've got our next team coming in. Our next guesser is going to be coming back. I think someone is texting Madisson here. All right. And you see how this works. This is really, really, really tough. Madisson, hello. Okay. We are resetting the clock to 2 minutes. And I'll try to give you some time warnings for the next ones, y'all. I'll try to check it better. So we've reset. I believe our Hunt for Red Octobers are ready. Here we go.
Skibada shibada bajiba shibada batito shakito batisha shibada
Super do July. Hamilton.
Skidaba. Scott. Mama, Scott. Skida. Get up, skip, body do. Skip.
Avenue Q. Music Man.
Gotta dee dee dee, but it's gotta dee dee dee, but a da da, gotta but it ski, but da do who da
Zoom Limus.
gotta.
A little under a minute.
Kito
Zuko Bazabaku.
Somebody come on, Tito.
Ski, ba da da dee dee, ski dee 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 dee, gotta dee gotta dee. Gotta.
30 seconds.
See,
Oklahoma.
yes, ski, gotta.
Kodu bodu shi batu kodu shi.
Phantom of the Opera.
Hey, gotta
10 seconds.
gotta gotta gotta. I gotta put the da.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Annie.
Oh, nope, not that one. But we are at time. Oh, my goodness. Whew. That was delightful. Okay, so the red team got 7 in that category. 7 times 2 points each. That is 14 points. That's tough. That's some category right there. So we got 14 points added to the red team score, but there are still 5 bonus points available if our guessers can guess the category. So I'm going to have Clarke guess first, and Madisson, you're both eligible for the 5 points. If you get it, you're just going to say it back to back right away, starting with Clarke. What's the category?
Broadway musicals.
Broadway
Madisson.
Musicals.
5 points for each of you. Scoring update, doing some math. The blue team should have 10. Sam still has 5 points. And the red team should have 29. It's still anybody's game, though, because that was only the first of 3 categories. So you can really get a ton of points here. This one's going to start with the red team. We're switching it up, so that means that Clarke needs to step away from their computer. So everyone say goodbye, Clarke. Okay, we're getting ready here, resetting for this medium level difficulty. We got the red team up on the screen. We are ready. Okay, it is Red's turn here. 2 minutes are on the clock. We're back. I love that Magnolia's sidetrack moment, but we are back to it with this next category. All right, get back in the zone here, players. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Skiba. Squall. Skidaba.
Oh,
Skida, six it up. See.
a stork.
Scubby shabab, dibba oh, shibba, da 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 shito. Shibba, shibba, come, cha. Yabba, para, shibba, come on. Whoo. Shibba. See, papa, see the baba, shabba baba. Whoo, shibba, baba, shibba, horrible.
Oh, Robin.
Skida. Oh, ska. Skada, ha.
1 minute.
Skidi, ha. Ski, scatty, ho. Ski, yes.
Flying nun?
No, skida, skidi, hee. Pass.
Skubba. Put the putty in the shibba. Skubba. Mama.
A little under 30.
Thirsty.
Skip it.
Gotta. I don't know. Splooshy. Ooh, splooshy. Oh.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Okay, we got two locked down for the red team. It is time to message Clarke. Finally, Clarke, who is probably wondering what happened. We'll get Clarke back in here and switch over to the blue team for another try at these. Hello, Clarke. I promise you, Madisson only got 2 minutes. We had some technical difficulties.
Okay, and I have to apologize that I didn't realize we couldn't listen in the first round. So there will be no accidental cheating this round, I promise.
Oh, I thought that was okay. We're doing great.
Cool. Well, I didn't listen,
it's okay.
So if it's okay, this is hard mode. Let's go.
Yeah, when you're, this is perfect for this one. You're doing everything right. So, yes, we are starting again, 2 minutes on the clock with this category. We're ready. Here we go.
Skady scoobada, haba sigi dabada. Skabada stabada.
Or skip it up.
Skabba shiggy deebo. Scuba derbadoom. Skabba da da da. Oh, scuba derbada shiggy. Skabba shiggy doo.
I skip it up. Bloop. Tick. Chink. Scrap.
Scuba da da. Scuba da. Papa scuba da da da. Scuba da. Skibba doo.
A baby bird.
Oh, skashabada, babada, pass.
Boobada. Beep ba boo ba dee ba doo kaka. Beep booba.
1 minute.
Skip it up. Skibadooba. Scoop.
Baba. Ba. Ba beep
Boggle.
ba.
Is it skibadaba scuba dooba or skibadaba shwooba dooba?
Dooba dooba.
Shwooba dooba?
30 seconds.
A mask. Batman. And Robin.
10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, Bonus time. Oh my goodness. What a fun clue. Blue team got 1. Red team got 2. So that is an additional 2 points to the blue team, an additional 4 points to the red team, bringing the score 12 for blue to 33. Math is hard for red, but there are 5 points on the line for you both to guess the category. You are going to do it back to back. Madison's going to shout it out. Then Clarke, what do you think the category is?
Types of birds.
Famous birds.
It is types of birds. I'm going to give it to both of you. 5 points to both teams. All right, so blue team 17, red team at 38. This is testing my mathematics skills here. All right, still anybody's match with so many points on the line here. This round will start again with the blue team. Blue team's going to start the third round. It is the hardest one yet, but it's a whole new category. Just because it may seem like the hardest one doesn't mean it isn't some super specific skill set, a knowledge base that Clarke and Madisson have. You don't know. Okay, so we're getting ready for that to show up on the screen here, and there it is. Oh yeah. Wow, this is good work, everybody. Everyone did a great job. Woohoo. All right, 2 minutes on the clock. This is for all the marbles. Here we go.
Ba-ba-da-bee-ba, ba-ba. Ha 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 ha. Hee ha 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 ha.
Skaba, ching ching ching.
Ha ha ha. Hoo ha. Hee ha. Ha ha ha.
A robber.
Bee-ba! Bee-ba!
Running.
Ba? Hee ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Bee-ba! Bee-ba!
I skip it up a scuba.
Bee-ba!
Get away.
Ah! Ba! Bee-ba! Ga! Yeah!
Bibaga is a
Ba?
1 minute.
Oh!
a pass. It's a small world. Is a ching ching ching, bing.
30 seconds.
Is a
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we got it.
Time. This
Perfect,
one
yeah.
is tough. This one is tough. No points awarded, unfortunately, but we'll see here what happens after the red team goes. So we're going to get Madisson back in here and reset that clock. This category is no joke. No joke. Okay, we got it on the screen. I just want to see what happens here. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Shabba-dabba. BT body boo boom boom. Okay, so shabba-dabba shabba boom shabba soo shabba oh shabba click 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 shabba ooh shabba sikapa double sikapa double double double.
Han Solo? Oh. Ray?
Sibara, sibara, kabara, shiba, oh, okay, siba, kuba, shibara, ooh, Shabba-da-ga-ba-ti-ba-ba. Sabada. Ooh. Shabba-da-ba-da-ba.
Scarabadahita. Ooh, scatatita. Ha 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 ha. Scara.
1 minute.
Scara. Ooh.
Scribbitaps. E.T.
Skida. Skada. Wait. Skada da da da. Oh, it's gotta. Oh. Ding 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 ding. Oh, Skada. Oh.
Morning time. Alarm clock.
Skida. Skida.
30 seconds.
Skada. But.
Oh.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Skada. Okay. Skada. Ooh. Ha ha. Skada. Skada. Ha. Skada. Skada.
10 seconds.
So, ooh.
5,
Skada.
4,
Skada.
3,
Skida.
2,
Sword.
1. Oh, darn. We did not have any points in this round. However, I would love to hear what you think the category is with 0 information, because it's going to be delightful. Where did Clarke go?
Clarke went.
Okay, Clarke, nobody got any, but I still want to know what you think the category is. What do we got?
Jeff Goldblum movies.
Morning time routine.
Oh, wow, those are excellent guesses, but unfortunately your category was, of course, Disney rides.
Oh,
When you look back at this, you'll be like, oh,
I
wow.
just came from Disney.
Me too, and I worked there.
Oh, no! Well, these might be some new ones. Check it out. What a ride. Everyone did such a fantastic job, and it's about the friendship we made along the way. But our final score tonight, I believe, is 17-38 in favor of the Red Octobers. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause, but a big round of applause for Sam Myers, who's about to bring us home.
All right, thank you so much, Heather. Thank you so much for joining us. This was a great match, everyone. Give it up for our losing team, the Into the blue team, and everyone give it up for our winning team, the Hunt for the Red Octobers. Okay, thank you so much again for joining us on behalf of myself and our stage manager. Thanks so much for coming out, and stick around. Is there a show after this, Heather? I don't think so. Is there a show after
It's Wednesday night. Everyone
Wednesday.
go take a nap.
Stick around for your bed, because you're home probably. So go ahead and watch some TV, do something else, and we'll see you tomorrow night for something else. Thank you. Have a great night.